Hello, welcome to my channel. So today, you guys, I'm making sweet potato pie. So come along and cook with me. All right, so basically I start off with 2 sweet potatoes or a pound of sweet potatoes. And I'm just using a peeler to peel the skin off of those potatoes so that I can cook them by boiling them. You can also bake them as well. So you don't have to peel them. You can just bake them. And then after they've been baked, you can just peel the skin off of it to make a sweet potato pie. All right, so I peeled the potatoes, and now pretty much I'm just cutting them up to boil them in a pot until they are done. And you basically just check to make sure that they're done the same way you would do a regular potato, which is just by putting like a fork through it. And if it goes clean through it, then it's done. So after you finish cutting them up, then you just rinse them off, put them in a pot, add some water, put it on the stove, and cook it. All right, so here basically what I'm doing is making dough using flour, cold ice water, a cup of butter, I think it's 2 tablespoons of sugar, teaspoon of salt, and then a tablespoon is what I use for the ice water. So I'm just starting by adding the butter to the flour, and I make sure that I put the ingredients as to what I use in the description. And you just, with your hands, you just pretty much make the pie crust with your hands. Use some cold butter, and you just mix it with your hands and just pretty much take your time. So here, the bowl that I was using is small, so I just put it in another mixing bowl. Yep, so you just pretty much just take your time. Cooking for me is relaxation, is something that I love to do. So, love to experiment, love to cook, love to bake. So then I add the sugar. You could add the sugar with the flour, which is something I probably should have done, but I was just trying to make sure that you guys saw the ingredients that I had put in here or whatever. And you just continue, just pretty much look kind of like just crumbling it up, and it all comes together with the flour, the sugar, and the butter. Then just add a little bit of ice water to it, however much you feel like you need. Me, I added 2 tablespoons. That was all that I needed for the dough. And just continuously just check your dough's consistency. I did my best to give you guys an example to see, what type of dough you needed. You just keep working it in, just kneading it. Just keep working it in. Work those hand muscles. So the dough that I did, I made actually is enough for two pies. So with the ingredients that I'm putting together with this pie as well, you guys, if you're wanting to make two, needing to make two, just double the ingredients. And as you see, I forgot the salt. All right, so for the dough, I just cut it in half. Like I said, it makes two. Is enough for two pies. So I just knead it, and then I'm gonna add a little flour to it, and then I'm gonna roll it out. You want to add a little flour to your rolling pin so that the dough doesn't stick to it. So you just keep rolling your dough until you have enough to actually just fit your pie crust, your pie pan. Now here I'm just putting it together, and you just make whatever design you want to make. It's your pie. You're gonna eat it. Your family gonna eat it. So do it how you want to do it. Make it how you want to make it. It's yours. So I just did something simple here for mine. All right, so the potatoes, to basically check to make sure they're done, you just take a fork, stick the fork through it, and as you can tell, they're done, ready to drain. All right, so I have the sweet potatoes, 2 eggs. I have a half a cup of milk, a cup of sugar, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a cup of butter, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to add the butter in first and mix it with a hand mixer. Once I mix that really well, I'm going to add my sugar. Next, I'm adding the nutmeg and cinnamon. Then I'm adding the vanilla extract. And then next is to add the eggs one at a time. The last thing to add is the milk. Okay, then I get my pie crust back after I let it chill. Then I'm gonna add the sweet potato filling into the crust. Alright, so I'm gonna put it in the oven at 350 and let it cook for about an hour. Alright, so this is what it looks like after I took it out the oven. So this looks so good, y'all. So now I'm just gonna cut it, slice it, and put it on the plate. So this is the sweet potato pie fresh out the oven, y'all. Look at it. Don't that look good? It smells good. I'm telling you it does. So I cut myself a slice. Let's give it a try here. Good. Really good. Give it a try, y'all. Thank you for watching.